Welcome to the third part of files and directories. In previous part, we had learned the different functions of a file like reading and writing to files, splitting the names and paths from a file, renaming and deleting a file, then how to read and write the characters in a file. Now in this part, we will learn the next reading entire files, which functions used to read the entire file. Let's start with this. Reading entire file. For this we will use the first function as a file. Read a file into an array. Each array element contains a line from the file. Okay. Each array element contains a line from the file with the new line still attached. Okay. Means what? Here we are using the function file. Okay. And it reads the file into an array. So it will read the first, means the first one line as a one element inside your array. Here we are reading the entire file. So read one line, store in a one element, store as a one element inside the array. Okay. So each array element contains a line from the file with new line still attached. File path. Here you need to provide the file path, then include path and the context. But the only one parameter here, one parameter is a compulsory. Which parameter is a compulsory? You can provide the path. Okay, and then other two are the optional. Okay, so here you need to provide the path. So for this function file py PHP f.txt is the path for the file. Then store this inside the array. Okay, and then for each we are using the for each to print the value stored inside the array as a single element. When you are printing this, so again you will get the whole data because here at the place of first element, first line is stored. So echo this for all the values of the file. Next function, we are using the f pass-through function. It prints the entire file to the web browser. Why we are using this? It will print the entire file to the web browser from the current position to end of file. Okay, it will print the entire content of the file from the current position to end of file. Means where is our pointer at the fifth location? Like fifth to end of file, it will print the content of web browser. And this function returns the number of characters passed or false on failure. Then it will return the false when it is a fail. See here, the if pass-through function reads from the current position. It reads from the current position in the file until the end of file and then it will write a result. When using the f pass-through function on a binary file on Windows, it is necessary to open the file in binary mode only. When you are you are using on a binary file, then you need to open this file in a binary mode. You can use the rewind function. You can call the rewind function. Rewind means what? Again reset. Okay. Again set the file pointer at the beginning of the file. Okay. Means the rewind function. Okay. To just dump the contents of a file to the output buffer, you can use the read file function. Okay. Instead, you can use the read file function. The syntax of this is f pass through and inside bracket write the file. So here is one example for this. Read from the current position in a file until the end of file and reads and then writes the remaining data to the output buffer. So how to write this? Say let's say the one example. So see in each and every example what is the process? First you need to open a file, you need to assign one pointer, then read the data from the file and then you can write the data to a file. So the file f open the file in a read mode, f get is read the data, read first line, then read from the current position in the file until the end of file and then print it and then write it into the output buffer. So f pass through $file echo. By using this function f pass through you can display this content and then close your file. It's very easy. Okay. So we will see the next. Next is what? Read file. Here we will see the function read file. Okay. It enables you to print the contents of a file without even having to call the fopen function. Okay, no need to call the fopen function. Okay, here in previous example we are using the fopen function and then we are reading the data and then again we are writing the data inside the file. So here you can use just read file function and file name include path and context. Only the file name is a required parameter and include path and context are the optional. So just write the read file equal read file merely.txt or you can write the any file name here. Okay, so you can read the data. Okay, the data of this specific file merely and display on console by using the read file function. You need to read, open the file and read the data and again display the data. You can just use the read file function. Then next is about the random access to file data. Okay, randomly access the data. Okay, means you can randomly access the data from a file. So for this there are the different functions like fseek function, ftail function, rewind function. So first we will see the fseek function. It seeks in an open file. Seeks means it find out. Okay, it finds the some particular location in an open file. This function moves the file pointer from its current position to a new position. Okay, it will move the pointer backward or forward. Means suppose you are at the 7th location. If you want to go to the 10th, you can easily go to the 10th. Or if you want to move back, then you can go to the 5 also. Okay, so what is the use actually of this function? This function moves the file pointer from its current position to new position, forward or backward, specified by the number of bytes. And the syntax for this is fseek. Okay, what is the syntax for this? Fseek, file, offset, and whence. Okay, file means what? You need to provide the file. Okay, आपल्याला फाईल तर पाहिजे कोणत्या फाईल मधलं रीड करायचंय, सिक करायचंय. Okay, then offset. It is also the required. Okay, these two fields are required, the files and the offset. Means it specifies a new position where to go. Okay, it seeks an open file now, so you need to do the offset also. Okay, so new position is also important. So and then whence. Whence there are the three possible values. Seek set means the set position equal to offset. Then seek current set position to the current location plus offset. Then seek end set position to end of file plus offset. See, there are the three options, three possible values of a whence. Seek set current. Seek current means current plus offset. Then seek end means your current position means the set position to end of file plus your offset. Let's see the one example for this $file fopen chapter 4.php and in a readme. Read the first line. So get s use the getS function to read the first line. And if you want to move back to the beginning of a line, then you can use the seek function and provide the file name and the offset. Offset means 0. तुम्हाला beginning ला जायचं ना, so you need to set the 0 here. The next function is ftail function. Okay, it tells you, it returns you. Okay, what is the use of this function? It returns. The ftail function takes a file handle and returns the current offset in bytes. What it will return? It will return the current offset in bytes of the corresponding file position indicator. And if it is not found, then it will return the false. Okay. The ftail function returns the current position of the your pointer. Either it will be the read or write pointer in the open file. Okay, and the syntax for this is ftail and inside the bracket write the your file name. And file name is compulsory because you need to provide the file name to check the current position. Okay, the syntax for this is like a ftail file. And the example, let's see the one example. Return the current position of the read write pointer in an open file. Okay, it will return the current position of the read write pointer in an open file. So fopen, open the file in a read mode, then print current position. First print the current position ftail $file. So print the current position. So you will get the idea where is now our pointer. Change the current position. You can change the current position. You can specify here the F10. Okay, inside this you can specify a new offset. Okay, new offset. So here we are using the F6 function. So see with the in combination of F10 we are using the F6 function. Here we are moving the pointer. Okay, now this dollar file, comma 50, and then print the current position again. So see here you are changing the position by using the F6 function. So now check if it is changed or not. So by using the F12 function you can change it. Next is your rewind function. Rewind means what? It rewinds the position of the file pointer to the beginning of the file. Okay, rewind. परत लिहून ठेवतो तुमचं. Okay, it returns true on success or false on failure. Okay, the syntax for this is rewind inside the bracket file. So you need to pass the file name as an argument. See here the one example fopen paste.php in read mode. Okay, change the position of the file pointer. How to change? So use again F6 function to change the position. Then set file pointer to 0. By using the rewind function, you can rewind the file pointer at the beginning of the file by using the rewind function. Okay, you are trying to change the position pointer by using the F6. Okay, and again you are going to the beginning of the file by using the rewind function. And after that, close your file by using the fclose function. Then next is getting information on file. Okay, how to get information of the file? See here you can use the file exist function. We have already used this function in a previous program also. File exist. If the file exists, then you can do this. Okay, means to check this file is exist or not. If it is exist, it will return true. If it is not exist, then it will go to the else condition. Okay, it will return the false. Okay, so for the syntax is boolean file exists, and where you need to provide the file name to check the file exists or not. Next is file size. Okay, we need this function also to calculate the file size. When you are trying to read the entire file at once, you need the file size. You need to calculate the file size first. So the file size function returns the size of a file in bytes. It will return the size of a file in bytes for false in a case an error occurs. Okay, if there is an error, it will return the false. File size and provide the file name, so you will give the file size of the your given file. Next are the functions related to the time property. Okay, time related properties are there. See, this is also the information about the file. Okay, but this information about the time. Okay, means we know that there is a access time, modified time, change time. Okay, so you can use the three different functions for this. You can use the file a time. You can use the file a time for the file. See here a is remaining, but you can use the this. Okay, file. Here is the syntax file a time. You need to use the file a time function to check access time of the given file. Okay, it returns the last access time. What it will return? The last access time for a file in a Unix timestamp format. So you can provide the Unix timestamp format also. And see, it will take your system time. Okay, it will take your system time. So it will use the your system clock. See, get last access time of the file ch5.txt. So this is your file. Here is the file time function. This is your parameter, and then here you can print the last access time of your file in this Unix timestamp format. Here this will return the month, then the date, particular date, year, then hours, minute, second. In this format you can return the file last access time. Then file C time. See, same syntax and same example we will going to use for file C time also. It will return the change time. Okay, when your file was last changed, this will return the last change time of your file. So you use the same example, file C time. Here is your file name, and here display the time. And then same for the file end time. It returns the time at which the last modified as a Unix timestamp format. Okay, it will return the last modified timing, and we are using the same function name, but only the m is here. In previous example, c is here. Here we are using the m for the modified, and same example we are using for the file and time. Thank you.